Hello everyone, Bruce here, and this is the guide for the 4th floor of the Abyss for completely free-to-play characters. Everything here is around rank 25 setup. That's what these are aimed towards, since the Abyss should be tackled around rank 25 once you're going for 4 and up, around there. This setup's made for completely free-to-play players, people who aren't spending money on the game, so I'm using only free characters that you can be guaranteed to obtain in the game. For setup, I have Xiangling being one of our main DPS and Lisa on the team, along with Kaya for the damage for the floor bonus. This can be done decently easy. This floor is not too difficult. For gear, I just want to show really quickly so people don't go around complaining that I'm using anything too strong. My Xiangling is the rank 30 uncapped, but she's not level 60. I'm using a blue weapon. I'm not using any purple gear on these characters from Gacha. Crafted gear will be used, especially in the later floors, for this white tassel, and I'm going just for an attack set mainly on her. She's based around crit, so attack percent for my random roll items and crit damage on this one. She's running a Scholar and Berserker set for her set bonuses to give her energy recharge so I can use her ult a lot and crit rate. Amber doesn't really get used too much. Her skill is just there to exist, and if other people die, she's a decent damage source, but that's about it. For a weapon, Sharpshooter Oath, max uncapped. Artifacts, doesn't really matter too much. I have an adventure set on her. I'm just mainly aiming for attack up and pyro damage. For Lisa, I'm using the crafted prototype Malice. This is a really nice weapon to have on her. When I get her ultimate off, it allows people to heal and gives everyone element energy. So that's what's aimed for on her. I'm going for energy recharge and element mastery, so I have Instructor and Exile on her. I have a nice cup here. Not a lot of my gear is leveled for these characters because I don't use them too much. I'm just using them for these guides, but even with the gear as low as it still works out in the end. And for Kaya, max uncapped Skyrider Sword. Still level 40, not even fully level 50. If you have higher level gear on these characters, it'll definitely do better, but not everyone is geared for me because I don't use these characters too often, like I said before. For him, just going for energy recharge and elemental mastery. He's just an ult spam, really. His free skill is really good on this floor, especially because there are water mages and you can keep them perma CC'd, making this floor decently easy compared to trying to do it without a nice character. The ice and lightning element as well gives overcharge, so it's a super nice bonus in terms of trying to fight them. If you are ranked 25 and have all of these characters geared to level 50 and have your accessories on them just maxed out, this floor will be a lot easier for you. But for this, I just use Xiangling as an auto attacker mainly in her ultimate burst. Everyone else is just here for mainly support. For enemies that you can freeze, you really want to make sure you do so while you can. Keep enemies frozen is really useful. And as per any Abyss floor you're going to do, kill ranged enemies first, especially the archers. It's super annoying trying to deal with them. Just getting shot for free and getting frozen or whatever they want to inflict on you is going to be one of the biggest problems you have with Abyss. These mages are what I'm talking about, where Kaya really shines in. You want to keep these guys frozen. Having them move around and do stuff to you is super annoying. Before I kill him, I want to make sure I get rid of this archer. I have the chance. Just go ahead and burst him down really quickly. I do also want to state, for these guides, we're not aiming for just complete 3-star clears. That's not my goal for these glides. It's more so to try and help you guys get your free legendary artifact at floor 6. Because once you get there, you can do way better. Plus, you're most likely not going to be using these characters. There are definitely better characters that you can be using. So, it's not my goal to give you guys 3-star clears. It's just for people that are struggling to get to that artifact. More of a proof of concept, or just help to show what you can do to make these floors a bit easier. Since we're only aiming for 2 stars on this floor, since we've already passed the 3-minute mark, I'm just saving the rest of my ultimates to make my rest of my floors way easier. You only need 6 stars to unlock the next floor. So that's what we're aiming for in these guides. I'm aiming for a lot of elemental mastery as my bonuses on these floors, so I can keep comboing off of overcharge. I was really trying to avoid that bubble, but... Alright, and this guy will be really easy to kill. I pointed him at that by accident. That's not good. Now for our last floor. This floor is one of the easiest with this team comp, since you're just gonna keep the mages frozen with Kaya. Thankfully, the healer also likes to give all of his companions the water, since he wants to try and heal them, but that just causes them to get frozen there. At this point, it really doesn't matter if too many people die, because the last two mages, you're just going to freeze to death. At this point, I'm just trying to build up ult so I can keep these two frozen here and instantly kill them. Oh, I didn't break his shield there. Whatever. Now if their shields are broken, I can then quickly just kill them. And there we go. With a quick 7 stars, I believe, that we got there. We're able to move on to floor 5.